I began just doing this. I was in Las Vegas on a film job, and I met this old couple, and I made a photo, and I wrote a little story, and I emailed it around, and I got a really strong response. And so then I did another one, and another one, and it just started turning into something. This is like in 2002, and then I would send around some big movie poster that I shot, and the response was something like, well, nice poster, but we like the stories better. Jump back about 10 years into the early 90s, I had just ended a relationship. I was kind of looking for something to do. Hello. I became a volunteer at an AIDS hospice out in LA. And I met an artist who was HIV positive, and in her artist statement, she said, the more personal my expression, the more universal its meaning. In other words, like a lot of times in Hollywood, they try to put together formulas from the outside in, but her message was just be personal, just come from your heart, and people will connect with it. So that's kind of the approach I took with these. It's not trying to manipulate it, I just was a receiver, just very natural. So that's kind of, I just found that just by telling these stories, personal stories, really resonated with people. So that's
hence why Honey has had such amazing success.
Well, yeah, same thing really. And by the way, I mean, I'm really glad because when I first started this, also I began dealing with this illness that I have, and so I haven't really been able to do as much as I want with it.
So maybe it's filling the gap.
And so that's how I feel. When I first started.
Your stories about the people are much more involved.
Well, yeah, I actually met Brandon Stanton.
Oh, really?
He was speaking here a couple of weeks ago, and I invited him to come and see my show. We met, we hung out, and it was kind of great. You know, and what I was saying was that I really wanted someone to. I didn't want to be the only one doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I want a lot of people all over the world to do this because it really encourages.
Just capture more stories that way.
It kind of just fosters people focusing their attention on goodness, you know, and kindness. So I'm really glad that he's doing what he's doing. I'm glad that it took off. We hung out, and, you know, he kind of came to me. He's kind of honing his approach to things. So he doesn't now more of his approach is like he doesn't name the people, which I do, and he doesn't really interject himself in it. He kind of just lets them do the speaking.
It's totally objective.
But it's good. I mean, it's really good.
It's a different approach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different approach, but it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. Same concept.
So yeah. So are you an artist?
No, actually, I'm a writer.
Oh, well, that's an artist. What
Yeah,
do you,
kind of. But I write for Business Insider newspaper, so yeah, all I hear all day is bad news. So.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.